Okay, so this is the driver's side, and the driver's side is a little bit different because the shaft goes into the transmission back there, and you can take a pry bar and pull, push or pull on the drive shaft a little bit easier. But it's the same principle. We're going to have to loosen. I'm going to go ahead and loosen these two. I'm going to move this, bring it up here. I've already loosened the the speed or the anti-lock sensor there. I've already gotten the bolt off, and it does move in and out. And in this case, they claim that you will have some dripping of transmission fluid. So I'm definitely gonna lower right now that side on that other side, and keep this way. And hopefully, this job will be a little bit easier than the other side. And the only issue with this is that there is a seal there that you have to be real careful not to damage while you're pulling out this shaft, and also while you're putting in the new shaft. You got to be real careful with that seal. So let's see what we can do. All right. Again, I'm just going to put the screw right back in here, or the bolt. Just going to put it right back in here. That way I don't lose it. Okie dokie. Now, I'm going to remove this guy. And I think these are 20. Those are 19. 19. 19. Gotta loosen. Right. Loosen that guy. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, see if I can do this. I gotta get the other one. Just going to expand the brakes there, but I need the other pry bar. Alright, let's see what happened here. So what I'm doing is I'm getting this edge right in here, and I'm pushing, and what's happening, the pistons that are in here are going in, kind of releasing the brakes, just so I can pull this out. That's basically what's happening there. Alright, so now I can do this. Okay, and then I'm going to take one of these guys and hang it up. Like so, from here, and hang it way up here, off to the back over here, away from, okay, and so now I'm going to release these two. What I did on the other side is you got to be careful not to let this hang, because it'll put pressure on this ABS sensor. So I just got this guy, put it right in here, and then put it right there, and that held it from going any further. And these are basically made for this. I can't remember the name. Let me go grab the box, and that way you guys can know what they are. Just what the box says: caliper hanger set by OTC, and there's a whole bunch of different companies. I mean, I think I lost one of these I don't know how I lost it, because it's probably stayed in a vehicle that I worked in or worked on. So anyway, so that's what this is, and they work really well. And you can use bungee cords. The problem with bungee cords is that they can snap on your brake, and you know. Alright, so now I'm going to loosen these two guys right here. And these are 22. Bottom one. All right. So here. Now these are basically the same type of nuts, and there is a little bit of play this way. I think it's called camber, and I'm definitely going to have to take it in and have the alignment checked. Okay. All right. So now what happens is we're going to do this number, and hopefully it comes off. Let's see if we can bang. I need to bang that a little bit more. I'll put a screw. Well, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I can do this. All right, there it is. Not in a very good position. Right. I'm just not in a very good position here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to take a break there. Okay, so I've managed to take off the shaft and no transmission oil came out. I'm kind of tilting the car towards the right side, and here's that brake hanger that I'm using here, so this doesn't go and overstretch the the sensor there. It wasn't really that difficult to take off, but I did have to use a bigger pry bar. The smaller one kind of just didn't give me enough leverage, so that pry bar had to be stuck behind. God, I'll have to put this on a tripod and show you, but I went behind, way back here underneath, and then behind this piece right here. behind this piece, and you can see where I was prying on it that way. So that's the driver's side. Again, this is a 2006 Honda Odyssey R rear entertainment system, RES. And the number for the drive shaft is 44306-SHJ-A01. And that's the new one right there. And so I'm just replacing both of them. The one on the passenger side was probably the worst of the two. So, all right, so that's where I'm at. I'm gonna put that sucker back in. Oh, by the way, the ring or the C-clamp that's right here, it's built into this guy right here, and there's a new one in there. So, all right, well, you guys know. All right, bye. Oh, I think my battery's going dead on this thing. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm at the point now where the shaft did go in very easily up there. I'll try and get a shot and show y'all where I put the pry bar to get it to come undone. And it did go in. I just banged it a couple of times and then it went in and locked. And so that's locked. Now I just got to put this guy in here and bring that up. I'm going to redo this this ball joint down here because that castle nut, it's a little loose. It wasn't as tight as I'd like. And when I would tighten it, it would go past, well, it would cover the hole, and then if I tried to tighten it more, I couldn't tighten it anymore. So I had to kind of loosen it to get the cotter pin to go through the hole. So I'm gonna work on that. But right now it's just getting this guy in here, getting it all up, torquing everything down, and then I'll take care of this, and I'm done. And then I've already showed you guys how to torque the nut here, and that's it. It's pretty much done. Okay, all right, later. Okay, so finally got this in. The issue I was having was I had it turned all the way to the right, and then what I did is I turned it to the left. I had to turn to the left because I'm on the driver's side, and I was having trouble putting the drive shaft here into the into the knuckle, or rather into the bearing over here. So I said, what if I turn it to the right? And what happened was, when I turned it to the right, it kind of came out. It came out this way a little bit more. It gave me about a ½ inch, and boom, it went in. So, you know, just stuff that I guess other mechanics who work on this all the time would already know that. And so now I'm just going to put the brake back on, brake caliper. This goes like this, just like that. Goes right in here. And there's a bolt right here. Ooh. Okay, there's a little bit here at the bottom. Oh, man, oh man. Come on. There you go. All right. So let me tighten it with. And again, I'm not, you know, I have this set to the lowest torque here. So. Okay. And in a second, I'll have to show you how I got where I put the pry bar to get the drive shaft off the transmission. So let me torque those. These are, let me see what the torque is again. $137 Newton meters. 7 Newton meters. 137. 8. There we are. And get this guy on there. Torque that down. See if I can do it right here. Oop. That's the wrong one. Let's get this right here. All right. Okay. Into the okay, now we'll grab some gloves. Okay, this got to go right here. Okay, that's good. All right, now to torque the nut here, let me turn it right just a hair. Actually, I'm going to have to turn it. I'm going to have to turn it all the way to the right because I want to be able to put my weight down. All right, let's do that. There you go. And the reason is because I want to be able to put my weight I want to be able to put all of my weight while I'm torquing that down. Okay, so I think I've stuck one of these guys in here. Did I get it? Here, or it's gonna have to be this one. And then alright, so that's gonna have to be it right there. Alright, so I'm gonna get my wrench, and that is 242 foot-pounds, or 328 Newton meters. So let me grab my, again, here's my wrench. I think I already set to 242 foot-pounds. 242 foot-pounds, yep. And I need this bad boy. I need this guy in there. Go. So now I'm going to get down on it. And there it is. Try it again. Okay. Okay. Try it again. Now I'm gonna bang this thing in so it doesn't come loose, and then I do got to fix the castle nut down there. It's kind of bothering me. It's not on there very well. And this guy, we're gonna take this guy right here. It's the kind of flat, and we're gonna put it right there. Do that to it, and there it is. Won't back out. Alrighty.